The students raised many issues, and one that was discussed at length was the situation in Myanmar and where Singapore stands on the matter. Foreign Affairs Minister George Yeo said there's no easy solution to the problems in Myanmar, but what Singapore can do is to continue to engage the Myanmar government. Both Mr. Yeo and Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong had met UN Special Envoy Ibrahim Gambari on Friday morning. Dr. Gambari arrived in Singapore late Thursday night en route back to the UN headquarters in New York. He had made his second visit to the military-ruled country to broker peace. And he left Myanmar with a message from its opposition leader Aung San Suu Kyi that she's ready to cooperate with the military government.
I think Gambari had a reasonable visit this time. It was not as it did not go as far as some of us would have hoped, but there was some progress. He did not get to see all the people he wanted to see, but he did meet Aung San Suu Kyi.
Mr. Yeo added that ASEAN leaders hope to have a frank exchange with Myanmar at the grouping's upcoming summit in Singapore. But he pointed out that besides Myanmar's ASEAN neighbours, Asian giants China and India are also important players in the peace process.
The Prime Minister of Myanmar will be coming to Singapore for the summit. We will welcome him here as a member of the family, and so too with the other members of ASEAN. And indeed, this is a position taken by all the countries in the region. I've been very busy the last few weeks coordinating with our ASEAN counterparts, and visiting China and India, and I'm going to in Japan, and I'm going to India on Monday to coordinate our position on Myanmar so that we support the good offices of the UN Special Envoy Ibrahim Gambari.
Other issues raised at the 1.5-hour dialogue included the situation in the Middle East, Singapore's relations with China, and the subprime crisis in the US. On the topic of Singapore's role in the global economy, Mr. Yeo said the country is now riding on a continental wave as the region grows. He also cited some examples of how cities in Vietnam, Indonesia and China are developing at a relentless pace, and Singapore will have to continue to learn and be competitive in order to stay relevant.